Hello, everyone, and welcome to Portal 64, your gateway to the enemy of trust. I'm your host, David, and we're reacting to the Volume 7 finale. I do want to take a moment to talk about Monty just a bit, because today is the 5-year anniversary of his passing, and I don't know, it's hard to talk about a person you never met and say you miss them. Like, I don't know, like, I've never missed Monty. I never I never met Monty. um I never met Monty, I never talked to Monty, but like, he was a big part of my life, and like part of like how I got into Rooster Teeth and RWBY, of course, duh. Like honestly, Halo Reach Fails of the Week, seasons 9 and 10 of Red versus Blue and RWBY were my gateway drugs into Rooster Teeth and the community as a whole. And RWBY has been the one I've been the most active in, and obviously like has influenced my life in like a lot of things that I've done. And Monty was part of the reason why I started studying like video production in my senior year of high school. So I don't know, like, I just want to say, like, it's just odd, but also like bittersweet, I guess, or melancholy that the finale for Volume 7 ends on the 5-year anniversary of his passing. And I still remember the time when he passed very clearly, because just days before, like a week before he got, or like days before he got hospitalized, I met Bernie Burns and Ashley Burns. And then like I was like, yeah, I can't wait till I meet Monty. And then just days later, he was in the hospital. And then just a few days after that, news of his passing. And those events led to like me meeting a lot of my friends that I know today, and like the people that I hang out with at RTX every year. Like my friend Steven and I, like, we met through the RWBY page on the Rooster Teeth site, through the forums and stuff. The RWBY page was like, hey, we're gonna do a support thing. We're all just gonna like watch RWBY together on one of those like websites where you can like watch a playlist of YouTube videos and everyone can chat on the side, kind of like Twitch or a live stream. And that's how I met Steven, and a lot of my other friends was through that live stream, or like not the live stream, but like the watch party of RWBY, and like just kind of being each other's emotional support. And yeah, it's just kind of weird. Like, Monty changed my life, like, for the better, for sure. And I just want to say, like, I'm really grateful for the effects he's had on my life. And yeah, and I'm just glad that RWBY lives on, you know, like, even after his passing. You know, there was a really long period of time in 2015 where we just thought, like, all right, RWBY's done. It, like, we just had 2 volumes. It was a, you know, good time, but how do we continue? And luckily they found his manuscripts, and they're continuing the best they can. And Miles and Carrie, I just want to say, like, I appreciate you guys so much, since like day 1 of Volume 1 to now, especially now, where you've had such strong expectations thrown onto you. And like, you guys had a lot of responsibility and a lot to live up to without Monty, because everyone held such strong respect for Monty. And I just want to applaud you guys, and the animators, especially the animators, also had a lot of pressure put onto them to like live up to Monty. And Volume 7 and Volume 6 have definitely been hitting there, and I just know he's happy, like, watching. So anyway, with that on the road, I do need to self plug a little bit. If you guys, so I had Bree on Vitalcast last night, and there's some stuff going on in this next episode that like we're guessing there's gonna be cliffhangers because we know Volume 8 is close behind, and she had a weird guess, and I'm not 100% on board with it. She had a guess that Penny is gonna become the Winter Maiden, and for me, I'm like, I don't know, that came out of nowhere for me. I was like surprised because like her saying that was like the first time anyone said that, and I'm like, nah, I think it's gonna be Nora or not Weiss. It's gonna be Nora or Neo. Like I thought it was gonna be that like Neo snubs Cinder of getting it and betrays her, or Nora is gonna get it because Freya has like a similar last name to, I mean, not a similar last name, but like they're both like Norse mythology names, or well, yeah, Valkyrie is the Norse mythology name for Nora, but you're trying, you know what I'm saying, right? Like Norse mythology, they're both based from, and then also like in the thumbnail for this episode, we see Freya's side profile, and her hair is just like Nora's. Like, I'm team Nora's gonna get it. So, anyway, but Bree was like, I think Penny's gonna get it, and then I had the galaxy brain moment of saying, oh my gosh, she'll get it and become a real. I'm curious to know if there's like a retelling of Pinocchio that has something to do with snow or something like that, or like any significance with Pinocchio in the winter season.
I'm gonna look that up.
Or Pinocchio getting anything other than, oh my gosh, no, hold on. I just had a thought, and I'm kind of like galaxy braining about it. And like at first I was wholly against like Penny becoming the maiden.
Yes.
But
change your mind?
Penny gets the maiden powers to prove she's a real girl.
David!
Yeah, I'm like just thinking, I'm like, man, what would happen? And then I'm just like, wait a second. Like that could be like the big defining thing. Is like, oh yeah, like everyone's like, oh yeah, like Penny has a soul, but she's not like a real girl. But then like that happens, and it's like the proof that she is a real girl or something. Dude, like,
oh my god! Oh my god, you need to tweet that right now so no one else claims it.
Girl, but other than that, I'm just like, I don't think Penny's gonna get it. She's like third or fourth place, because like I think there's also a chance of Winter getting it, and then Winter like dying, and then Weiss gets the Winter Maiden powers, and that's gonna be like, that's honestly like the worst, like second worst case scenario, because I was gonna say worst case scenario is Cinder getting it. Second worst scenario, because I don't want Winter to die, and I don't want Weiss to go through pain, but Weiss becoming a maiden would be cool too. But anyway, with that, as always, the episode link is down in the description down below, and we're gonna hit play in 3, 2, 1. And right when I said that, I get a YouTube notification on my iPad. Oh, so we're starting with the Neo fight, huh?
Alright then.
Alrighty, alright. Neo. Oh my gosh. Dude, I just love how Neo's always animated. And she's so... Look at her smile. She's so sassy. Look at this. She's like playing with them. Like, the only reason why Oscar was able to land that punch was because she wasn't looking. Oh boy. Good boy. That looks like a Black Panther move right there. Like, purple blast pushing her back. I know it's the grab dust, but... What the heck? Also, Oscar with the sneaking. What? So good.
We gotta move.
Oh. Forgot they're fugitives. They're trying to save the day. They're fugitives. Oh my gosh. Penny! She's metal, she's fine. Winter! Oh my gosh. Oh! Wait.
You think hoarding power
Wait.
means you'll have it forever.
Are they going for Thomas's and Jeremy's? theory for Cinder? Oh my gosh.
And I refuse to starve.
Oh my gosh. Dude, that line. What? Can I just say this action's amazing? Oh, oh, ha! Bruh, Cinder is just getting it. Like, I kind of want Cinder to have a win, but I don't want anyone to die either. Ah! Oh my gosh. This music. Whoa. Penny. Okay, another Loki reference.
I have come too far to be stopped by some toy.
Toy! Toy! Hoy! Hoy! Dude, Witcher's so... Was that a Manticore grip? That is a Manticore grip. Okay, I didn't have a clear look at it at first. Dude. Oh! So good. Elbow. Witcher! No. Her aura's broken. No. That's not good. Oh my gosh. Penny's saving her? Oh, okay. There's the maiden, but...
What are you doing? My life doesn't matter. I disagree.
Penny! So nice and sweet. Come on. Oscar, come on, you gotta keep up. You gotta keep up. I know he's the most beat up out of all, but he's gotta... Poor Oscar. Come on, Oscar. Come on. Oh boy. Oh boy, he lost them. Whoa. Whoa. That is not Nora. What? Oh! His reflexes. Oh! It's Neo. Boy, you gotta get that lantern. Oscar. Oh boy. Dude, just the camera work right there, and just like how they're making it move with the impacts. Ren. Oh my gosh. Dude. And she is just go back and forth with those disguises. Oh, Ren. He doesn't want to hurt Nora. Even though it's Neo, he doesn't want to hurt Nora. Wow. I'm actually kind of surprised her eyes aren't green in that scene. Just because she loves the black hair, green eye combo.
You had your time in the sun.
Oh. Is this where we see...
I'm afraid your time is up.
Oh no.
Yes. I've been waiting here
Don't go out.
for some time,
No.
I think. What was I waiting for?
Nora? Your granddaughter to return? Gosh, Cinder is so entitled.
No. I had a job to do.
Oh my gosh. I mean, is she able to put up a fight? She's able to put up a fight? She's just going full Avatar. What? Getting a little chilly for you? Is like fall weak to winter because like the fall season ends for winter to begin, or is she just fully powered?
That's the power of a fully realized maiden.
Oh. Are you gonna be able to go in there without your aura?
We have to do something.
Wait, Penny! Oh my gosh.
Penny!
She's able to just... I mean, she's metal. She has aura. Like... Oh.
Don't be. We weren't ready to become huntsmen.
That's not true.
Why aren't we holding the relic? Now Salem has the lamp, Ironwood has the staff, and we have nothing! Ren. That's enough.
Yeah. Although, I really like how Ren's
Our scrolls?
variety of expressions has been... Oh my gosh. Take that, robots.
We need to hightail it out of here.
Get your cashews ready.
Trading room. We slipped away from some soldiers, but it won't be long before the.
Whoa!
They're here.
Gosh!
Together.
Oscar. Oscar. I'm sorry.
Yeah, where is
You all need to go on without me. What are
Farm
you
Boy?
talking about? There's something I have to do alone.
Yeah, to get the relic back, right? You get the chase after Neo. Oh, Penny. Oh. What's going on? Oh man. She was really just not paying attention.
I had a job to do.
Yeah?
Was supposed to protect the power of the maiden.
Dude.
Until I was ready.
It's Penny?
I worry I may have lost track of time. But
Is
you
this-
can tell James that I'm ready. Now.
What?
Ma'am, if you do
It's
that,
Penny?
I'll be gone. I know I have a hard time remembering,
Oh.
but I remember that.
Yeah, it'd be hard to forget that you die and pass on your powers. Is Penny... Penny's gonna become the maid instead of Winter, right? Like, I can't believe...
What's
Bree.
your name?
It's Penny, ma'am.
She is gonna...
Penny.
I can't believe Bree's right.
You, the one.
I can't believe Bree's right. No, there's Winter. You gotta get... Like... Winter was part of the plan, but... Is she gonna take it? Or is she gonna, like... Or is she gonna, like, wait for Winter? Like, but... Penny.
Winter, thank you. I know that must have been difficult.
That's
I'm
not...
so sorry.
It's not gonna be Winter. Oscar? I thought he was going after Neo. Was he...
And
What's he
who
doing?
do I have the pleasure of speaking with?
Still just me.
He's walking a lot like Ozpin.
It was smart of you not to bring the lamp down here. I wouldn't trust me either right now.
Trust is what I'm hoping to fix. I know we can still figure this out. All of it. Together. Please.
Good boy, Oscar.
Do you intend to fight me?
Oh.
No.
Oh,
That's
okay.
exactly what she wants. I guess it's because of Oz, but holding it helps calm me down when I'm afraid.
You still think I'm afraid?
We all are. It's what we do in our fear that reveals.
That's easy for you to say!
No,
You can label me whatever you'd like.
But
But the
Ironwood.
fact of the matter is, I was right.
Did,
The minute I softened,
Sorta.
let my guard down, that's when Salem had her opening.
If you abandon
What?
Mantle, you
Is that-
abandon our best chance.
Exactly.
Of the world. You abandon Remnant, leaving
Exactly.
millions to fend for themselves so a few can survive. What
Thank you, Oscar.
Philosophical points that won't matter if Salem wins.
Listen
I-
to
but
me.
No,
you-
you. I am done.
You need the
Let
world
others
united
believe
for
to see the big
defeating
picture in the
Salem.
way of doing what's right. Robin, the council, this kingdom, even you.
Dude, what? No.
As dangerous as she is, James.
Oh my gosh.
James, that's what my friends call me.
Oh no.
To you, it's General.
Oscar! His orb! No. No. And now we're going to... Oh, no. Like, I want her to have a bit of a win, but her voice cracked. What was that? Oh, Winter! Your aura's broken. Bro, you're gonna be in danger.
No.
Oh, the armory grows? Oh my gosh. Dude, just like the voice cracks from Cinder's just... No! We're gonna lose Winter! What? Wait, what? We're just going back and forth. Oscar, are you okay, buddy? Osbin's coming back? Osbin? What? Oh, no, 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 no. Snowflake? Snowflakes? Did Penny get it? We're... Oh. Ah! Penny got Breeze right! Ah! Weiss! Whoa! Wait. What's going on here? Is that Osbin? Her, I thought the Silver Eyes got, like, corrupted, or, like, she could control it. Oscar? What did he do? What did Oscar do?
Quality that is common across every living creature on this planet.
Oscar. Is that inside his head, or... Okay. Winter, Cinder escaped. Is Winter...
What did you do?
What?
It's funny then.
What do you mean?
As fear is, we so easily underestimate its power.
Are you alright? Penny, what happened?
She could
She's
only cry so much.
gone. No. She's a part of you now.
Cinder sounds like a little angry.
Growing close to
Oh,
someone.
Crow.
The
At least
subsequent
he's...
fear of loss.
Oh. Are they arresting Robin too? Because she's at this scene at the crows. Sorry, Cinder, you didn't get a win. I was sort of rooting for you because you needed one. But...
Where's Oscar? And the relic?
Team Ruby's being separated.
Depend on you.
Man,
Those fears can take on greater power.
Crow. So sorry, buddy. Oh. Oh. Robin's being there for him.
But fear
I'm so
itself
sorry.
isn't worthy of concern.
The clouds are coming in. What's
It is
going on?
who we become while in its clutches.
Is he turning? Is Osbin taking over?
I suggest you all surrender and comply
No,
with the General's
Winter.
orders.
Winter. I mean, I guess they're gonna get arrested.
Then I suggest you run.
No, you're hurt! I'm not going to leave you like this.
You're not
Ed.
leaving me. I'm giving you a head start.
Oh, Winter.
Special
Winter!
operation in
It's
need
your
of immediate
sister!
medical assistance.
Really? Is you're gonna...
Send reinforcements.
Winter, why... It's your...
We all have to carve out our own way.
Guys,
Is this Empire Strikes Back?
we need to go.
You guys taking Penny with you?
Will you be proud of that person?
Penny's going with him. I kind of feel bad for Winter,
Forgive
but...
them? Will you understand
She has
why they felt
family.
the need to do the things they did?
Oh man, she's got the relic now.
Will you even recognize?
You're not even saying thank you to Neo?
Or will the person staring back at you be
Let's
the
go.
very thing you should have feared from the start?
Watts is alive?
We'll find out sooner
He's
or
a-
later.
Ironwood didn't kill him? I'm a little shocked, but... Salem's arriving, isn't she? Was that Ozpin? Did Ozpin save him?
That power. These memories. You're back, aren't you? You saved me.
Yeah, he's back.
Actually, you saved us.
That was Oscar? Oscar did that?
Oscar,
Stop. All I want to know is how we save Atlas next.
Wow. What? Are we just cutting to... I thought that was going to be a cut to credits. I could have been okay with that.
On radar. Is anyone else seeing this?
Oh no.
These readings can't be right.
It's Salem. Gonna be seeing those flying monkey. That's not a flying monkey. What the? Is that a Cthulhu? No, what? Is that a whale? Oh my gosh! And then there's all the flying bird and the manticores. Is that gravity dust has to hold it up? What? Oh my gosh. Why is she so hot but scary at the same time? And that's the credits. That's the cliffhanger. Oh my gosh. Wow. I'm surprised, like, the music is so soft right after that. Like, it's like a... I don't know, like, what type of emotion to tie to this. Man. It was just crazy. Like, this whole volume has been like a roller coaster. Especially the latter half. Like, once we hit the episode where Penny gets framed, it was just like non-stop. And I'm sorry I'm like hiccuping a lot right now that I'm trying to like hold back. Oh my gosh. Oh man, I know Volume 8's gonna be shortly behind. I could imagine them using that last shot of Salem as the first shot for Volume 8. Like, feel free to take that idea from me, Rooster Teeth, if you haven't even storyboarded Chapter 1 yet. But I think they've at least started some storyboarding for Chapter 1. That's... Man. This music's picking up. So this song's kind of like a True Colors type song, like who are you when you're like alone or in your darkest moments, I think. Man. It's just so weird to think about. This volume be done on a cliffhanger. It's just weird to think about, because we've never really had a cliffhanger with RWBY before. We kind of had to do a cliffhanger because there was so much going on in chapter 12 that like it's very hard to like tie up all of those ends at the end. They tied up a lot of them really well, and then they gave us that last cliffhanger. Ironwood, I'm just like... I wanted Ironwood to do what's right, and like, they need to unite, not like divide, and Ironwood is like starting to become like one of the enemies. It's gonna be... We're gonna have a weird conflict. Like, it's gonna be a complicated conflict, because we're gonna have 3 parties. We're gonna have Salem Party, Team RWBY, and then Ironwood. Winter, I felt bad for her because, like, I could tell she did say she wanted to become the Winter Maiden, but then Penny got it. Penny's a real girl. Like, I really like the symbolism of Penny becoming a real girl, like, proving she's a real girl by getting the maiden powers. But I just... Okay, so this song's called Fear. Wow. Casey wrote the song. Casey wrote this song. What the heck? That is so cool. Anyway, what I was saying about Winter was, I'm surprised that she's still sticking to her guns of like, emotions don't matter, following orders do, and just being like, hey, my sister's running off with the maiden, come get her, like, I need backup. Like, I was really hoping that, like, their sibling bond would have, like, done something. And also, now that I'm thinking about sibling bond, like, in Volume 8, like, I hope Weiss goes back and get Whitley, since she was told not to. Oh. I still love you, Monty. Man. And no after credits. No after credits. I'm fine with no after credits. Like, I think having one last thank you and we love you, Monty, was a good way to do that. And honestly, like, the after credits in all the other volumes were pretty much like our cliffhangers, so to say, for each volume. It was like, here's where we're going next, like, here's what to look forward to next. But this volume had it before the credits, so it was just it's just a little different. Like, oh man, it's just so weird to think about how it's been 5 years since Monty, and like, RWBY has gone so far, and I just want to thank RWBY so much. I want to give a big thanks and welcome to Eddie Rivas and Kiersey Burkhart for like joining the writing team. Like, I think you guys have helped a lot with the flow of the season. Like, this volume, the flow of it has been very nice. I feel like most of it works episodically, and for sure when we're gonna get the like movie version where it's all the episodes strung together, it's gonna flow even better. And I felt like that's honestly been like kind of the upside downside to RWBY, was like volumes like Volume 5 or even Volume 4 and like the first 2 volumes at parts didn't flow super well either. Like, so Volume 5, I felt like episodically didn't flow super well. In the movie, in the long version, it flowed better. Still wasn't perfect, but it was better. And then in the earlier episodes, you know, there were some scenes or episodes that would end, and it feels like an end to a thing, but because it's movie form, it keeps going, and I sometimes it just, you could really feel like, oh, that was the end of an episode, not a transition from a scene to a scene. And we'll always have that when watching the movie versions. Like, you'll be like, oh, and that's when that episode ended. But I feel like it'll run smoother with how they do things. And also the animators have done such a great job improving stuff. Like, I feel like the coloring in this volume was a big improvement from Volume 6, because Volume 6, I felt like the colors were dulled just a little bit. Like, there was still some vibrancy, but I felt like they were trying to keep like a cooler contrast or something. Like, it's hard to say like exactly what it was, but things just felt like up until the end, like near the end, that's when like stuff started changing. But then in this volume, like, it feels like the contrast is a little better, and like the colors pop better is what I'm trying to say. The colors seem to pop better in Volume 7 compared to Volume 6, especially when it comes to like RWBY's cape and stuff, because that was like the most noticeable bit for me in Volume 6, was like RWBY's red didn't stick out as much as how it always did for me. But and I might be completely wrong. Like, someone in RWBY could totally show up in the comments and be like, actually, we didn't do anything with the coloring. And it's like, okay, cool, then I'm just crazy. I'm wearing glasses for a reason. It's the blue light filter in my glasses or something, because I ran out of contacts. it's still so weird to think about how it's been 5 years. I keep saying that. It's still so weird to think about how it's been 5 years. Like, RWBY has impacted my life in such a weird way. Like, I was going into my senior year of high school when Volume, like, 2 started coming out, I believe. Or sometime shortly after I graduated was when Volume 2 came out. I was watching RWBY during my senior year of high school, and for those who don't know, I switched schools for my senior year, and it, you know, when you go through high school, everyone, like, becomes friends with certain people, and, like, then you get your friend groups, and when you're, like, the new kid at the school, it's very hard to, like, break into one of those friend groups or become super close with anyone, because they all have those other people that they're already super close with, and you're just trying to, like, start from square one. And watching RWBY, and, like, I just connected so much with Ruby Rose and Jean Arc, because I was the awkward vomit boy and the new kid at school who just felt out of place, kind of like how RWBY was like, I'm 2 years younger than everyone else. I'm really out of place. You know? Like, I'm here under special circumstances, which was kind of my case too, because I didn't move, I just switched schools. And I just really held on to, like, RWBY, and then I really held on to Supernatural and Doctor Who. Like, those were the 3 shows I was really clutched onto, and eventually I got into other shows like Firefly during my senior year, but, like, RWBY was always, like, a special one for me, because around that time, I was kind of dropping out of anime, but RWBY was, like, the one exception to that. I was like, I like RWBY, I like the charm of it, I love the passion of Monty, Miles, and Carrie, and all the animators, and, like, I love it for what it is, you know, as flawed and as small as it is, and then it's just been growing. And when Volume 2 ended and then Monty passed, I just remember everyone being like, well, that's it. It's been a nice run. But luckily we still have it, and I'm just really grateful for Miles and Carrie and all of RWBY, everyone that's helped from, like, day one to now, or if you started in Volume 4, or, like, new faces and old. I appreciate all of you so much, and this show means a lot to me. And yeah, with that, I guess I'm gonna say, as always, I love you, and I will boop you next time.